Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about brands. So first, I want you to see these pictures. Can you identify the original brands and their copycats? How can you identify them? Do you know any other brand that is usually copied by others? Which ones are they? Please think about this so we can share during class. Great, let's continue. Now, let's read these sentences and let's find what these verbs have in common and what is the difference between them. I see a tall man in that building. I look at magazines when I'm bored. I usually watch movies at night. In this case, if you notice, what these verbs have in common is that they are actions that we do with our eyes. However, they do have different meanings. Let's take a look. So, we use the verb see when because see is when we see things naturally without thinking about it. Can't you see that sign? I see a man walking down the street. You looked focused or concentrate on something. Look, a storm is coming. I love this painting. I can look at it all day. In watch, we use it when we're talking about something that is in action or moving. So we obviously need to concentrate more. Are you watching the hockey game tonight? They watch the Olympics on TV. Okay, let's continue. Now, let's go to our workbook page 41. Exercise 1. Here, we need to match the words in bold with the definitions. We have glanced, gazing, eyeing, caught sight of, stare, spot, noticed, and make out. These are all see or look verbs. So read the sentences and then match them. We already have the first one. He glanced over his shoulder nervously, which is number 4. Look somewhere quickly and then look away. Let's do letter B together. She lay on the bed gazing up at the ceiling. In this case, we're going to match it with number 3, which is look at something for a long time. For example, because it is attractive or interesting, or because you're thinking of something else. In this case, she was gazing up at the ceiling. It's not attractive or interesting, but she was probably thinking of something else. Now, pause the video and work on the rest, please. Great, let's check. Letter C. I had been eyeing the boots in the store for months before I finally bought them. Number 2. Look at something or someone in order to form an opinion on them. D. As she went out, she caught sight of herself in the mirror. Number 1. See something for a short time. E. Stop that. Don't you know it's rude to stare? This is number 8. Look at someone or something very directly for a long time. Great. Next one. Letter F. A good teacher can spot a talented child. This one is number 7. See something and be able to identify it correctly. It was then that I first noticed him, standing in the corner, looking over at me. Number 6. Become conscious of someone or something by seeing, hearing, or feeling. The last one, letter H. I could just about make out the writing on the side of the bag. Number 5. See someone or something with difficulty. This is more like recognizing something or someone. Okay? Great. You may need to use this exercise for the next one, okay? So let's go to our student book, page 104. We are going to classify the previous verbs into look or see verbs. We already have the first one, glance, which is a look verb. If you remember, glance is number 4. Look somewhere quickly and then look away. Here, you try to pay attention very fast. Now pause the video and work on the rest. Great, it's time to check. For the look verbs, we have glance, eye, stare, and gaze. When we talk about see verbs, we have notice, catch sight of, spot, and make out. Good job! Now, let's go to our student book, page 105. There you will find a fashion blog. You have to complete it by circling the correct verb. Let's do the first one. I am addicted to fashion. My dream is to one day become a fashion designer. But for now, I still have a day job. That doesn't mean I can't practice. I spent hours gazing at pictures in fashion magazines. In this case, we're going to use gazing at. Why? Because if you remember, glance is just to look something quickly and then look away, and gaze at is to look at something with interest. Okay, now pause the video and work on the rest. Great, we're going to check this during our class. Now, finally, you have to use the previous text and write two questions about it. You may write two yes no questions, two information questions, or one in one. Just remember to have them ready before class. Okay, I will see you then. Bye bye.